All right. Good morning, guys. What is up? Let everybody get in here before I start talking about the nonsense that I'm in right now. Good morning, Josh. What's up, buddy? So here we are opening up, and I bought this. I got in CPHI early, and I'm giving it a chance here, but I'm probably going to be getting out if it starts cracking below 75 cents. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna try to crack that 75 cents. This was just a stupid pre-market play I was just trying, but shouldn't have done it. Yep, no, it's looking real ugly. See if it bounces back over 75 or not here. 75 cents is pretty strong support, but I just pretty much screwed the pooch on this. What's up, One Life? Good morning. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to eat this loss. Yeah, I'm going to eat this loss. Okay, Thinkorswim. Taking forever on my order here. Oh, boy. Alright, Thinkorswim. Anytime you want to get me out of this. Oh, my God. What are you doing, Thinkorswim? What is going on right now? Alright, so Thinkorswim does not want to get me out of this. There we go, finally. Good Lord. That was a long fill. Whoops. But yeah, it was just one of my stupid plays. Just a stupid play. Oh well. We got a lot of other stuff. Let's see. We got UAVS running up right now to $1. Actually broke over $1 for a second. It's a lot going on this morning. A lot of press releases. A lot of different things. Afra came out with apparently very good earnings, way better than anybody expected, and they killed this, I guess. So it's GRIL. This came up hard. It came out really hard. Bounce off of $2. Let's see what's APD in. Doing APD in. Ripped out the gate as well. Sure I'm not missing anything. CHCI. Was this halted already? So we got stuff ripping all over the place. Fork. Let's see. UAVS just got halted on the way down. Excellent. I like UAVS if it comes back down to 70 cents. PIXY halted. This has been going straight up. Well, this thing ripped before too. I'm gonna add PIXY to my watch list here. Whoops. There's a lot of press releases, a lot of low floats moving, a lot of different things going on. So it's kind of see what's the SPY doing? SPY started to come back up. BIMI. It's got some support at 285. I don't know if BIMI will get back down that low though. GRIL starting to move. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot running. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot running right out the gate. And I don't... There's so many good press releases today. A lot of low float stocks. So right here in the open, it's going to be hard to figure out where the volume is going to go to, because right now it just seems like it's everywhere. Let's see, what's TBLT? Did I look at this already? I don't remember seeing TBLT. Tough built. Gross sales through Amazon storefront, 1.2 million. Okay. That's a pretty low float too. I add it to the watch list. This is insanity. This is a lot of different plays, and I don't know where to start. Yeah, Grill I would like better if it came back down some. See, this is the thing. See, you know, there's three of us right now so far saying that we each like different stocks. So that's how the whole market is going to be. Everybody's going to be all over the place. Like, oh, I like this one. This person's going to like this one. And it's going to be crazy today. PIXY just got halted right out the gate again. Damn. PIXY can run hard if it really wants to. Let's see, Works is starting to rip here. Oh, it came all the way down to $8. Ooh. Ooh, it came to $8.25. That's where I was looking for it to get down to. Missed that one. But yeah, Works is having a continuation rip. The same pattern where the big green candle, one red candle, then the next day a green candle. Actually, GRIL did come down to that 234 area. So UAVS is unhalted. PIXY is a fallen knife. APDN 750. Actually, 750 might be a decent place on APDN. It's coming down some more, so maybe not 750. Let's see. Actually, if it come down to 710 maybe. Yeah, if APDN could come down to 710, I could see. Might have. APDN coming down a little bit lower than 710. Yeah, I know BIMI. There's a lot of possible ones. Yeah, BIMI coming up. I would have liked to got BIMI down at 286 though. Kind of missed it. Now it's. You're in APDN. That's not a bad entry, Josh. Just keep your stop loss tight. I was thinking about the same thing. CHCI. Yeah, we already looked at CHCI. It's ripping. Let's see. What's my. Okay, here we go. Fork. See. What the hell? CREG. What are you doing? Oh, you had a reverse stock split. Okay. Want to see where this candle closes on APDN. It's a little sketchy. That candle closed. Don't want this candle to close below 7. See if APDN can hold up that area. What is going to be the runner today? PIXY halted on the way down. Oh, volume in the market this morning. Where's the SPY? SPY's at 276. Yeah, I think you did. I think you might have done pretty good on APDN, Josh. It's testing this trend line right now, but if it can hold up that trend line, it's definitely got potential. Just be real careful because it is testing that support area. Let's see, Works is trying to get back up towards 10. GRIL. Neuro coming up a little bit. Neuro went on a massive rip yesterday for no reason. Oh, Neuro's halted right now. So that's one more to add to the watch list. This is one of those mornings where it's really crazy. It's hard to tell what's going to be the ones to run. CHCI halted. I don't know why I can't say that. I know we've been watching it off and on. Yeah, nasty rip there. See, APDN cracked that trend line, so now APDN is a little sketchy. Be real careful on it now at this point. UAVS has a really crazy press release. They got follow on commercial drone purchase orders from e-commerce company. I don't really know what that's all about. Let's see, what's TBLT doing? Jesus, TBLT was down to 17 cents this morning. That is a crazy rip. I don't want to touch it then. PHCI, nothing there. Afra selling off. I'm going to take Afra off my watch list. Just had Afra on there because they had a good earnings. Let's see. So Neuro should be coming out of its halt in a second. XPIO is still slowly creeping up. TOP, nothing there. MICT, nothing there. IMPX. See, Neuro is out. Come on, Thinkorswim. So actually, Neuro gapped up out of that. BMI is still building up. If BMI can break 340, it could go crazy. See APDN coming back up a little bit. Neuro all the way up to 390. Halted again. Damn. I don't like the upper shadows on BIMI though. AYTU is not doing anything. We'll take it off. CCHI still ripping. The UAVS actually making a little U shape here. I'm actually going to go on UAVS right here. 89 cents. Go 300 shares on it. And there should be some support at 83 cents. So if it cracks 83, I'm going to get out. I like this U shape. I like we're not up that high yet. We got this support right here at 83, right where the 9 is. Ooh, we might try to crack 83 cents here. I might. Might have jumped the gun here. So you get back over 90 cents. Get over that VWAP. Show some strength. There we go. Getting over 90 cents here. Trying to get over 90 cents anyway. There we go. There's a quick little pop up to 94. See if it's going to break $1 and start moving. I'm trying to make its way back up to $1, so let's see. Struggling with 95 cents a little bit. Ooh, quick drop back down here. See, this candle closes in about a minute and a half. One Life's in CHCI and GRIL. I'm starting to go all over the place right here. All the way up to 95 cents and back down to 91 cents. It's going to be a strong close for that candle, though. If it can stay above 95 cents. Oh, starting to push up to $1. If we start breaking $1, it could get crazy. And we're tapping at that dollar. Tapping at that dollar mark right now. There we go, breaking the dollar. See if this can really get going, or is it going to struggle with the dollar? So it is, well, it was struggling with a dollar, but it just popped over a dollar. 115 is the high of day. If it can break 115, then I think it's could really start moving. I'm gonna lock out some at 110 or 115 when we get up there. If we get up there. It's trying its little heart out right now. There we go, up to 110. All that selling just got taken out at 110. So here we are at 150. Actually, there's not hardly any resistance at 115. Oh, we're about to get halted too here. We're about to get halted. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I like it when a play works out beautifully. So I'm up $75 going into this halt. Yay. And now we have absolutely no resistance ahead of us. There is no longer any resistance. Because there's nothing on this chart on the 1 year. Let's see the 3 year. 3 year, I can't even see it. It's too ugly. So let's see. Go back to 1 year. But yeah, I mean, we're way above everything. So there's nothing but people selling at wherever they feel like would be the resistance to sell. So natural resistance, basically. Now because I can't see where the resistance is next besides natural resistance, I'm probably gonna start locking out at 125 unless we gap up out of this and just start ripping more. It'll all depend on what happens out of this halt. And we should be unhalted in about 3.5 minutes, so. We shall see. We shall see what happens on this. Regardless, regardless, I'm in profit. I'm trying to get my plan together of where I want to lock in at. I think, yeah, no, the natural resistance. Every quarter is natural support and resistance. I believe if we gap up to 120, maybe 125, I'll probably lock something in. Yeah, I'll probably lock something in at 125 if we get there. Unless it looks like 125 is not going to hold up as any resistance, because I thought 115 was going to be resistance, but there wasn't that much selling at 115. A whole lot more buying came in, and that's why we got halted. I don't know. We'll see what happens out of this halt. We'll see which way it goes out of the halt. I'm trying to just figure out my share sizes of how much we're gonna get out. See how much I should have some funds available. Yeah, it looks like I still have 700 to play with too. So I don't know. We'll see out of this halt. Pure luck? Why would you say Daniel B? Get out of here! Don't you say pure luck? You're out of your mind. This stock has a nice flowing. There's so much that this stock has that's good. You're talking about good. You're crazy. You are crazy, sir. Pure luck. Pure luck, huh? On this, if it comes back down to $1, I don't know if I would touch it right away. I'd wait to see if $1 even held up. If you got in at a, did you? All right, what are you saying? Would scalping, buying at $1 would be more of a dip buy than a scalp. Scalping would have been getting in at the break of $1 and selling at like 110 or 115 before this halt. Scalping's getting in on momentum, so the momentum started coming in here where I got in at, and then that's where you'd want to get in at for a scalp. But at this point, there's no telling what this stock is going to do. It could gap down out of this halt. We have seen that. Let's see, we're out here. We're coming right up here. I'm gonna lock in 100. Lock in 100 shares just so I got some type of profit. Because 125 ended up being resistance, so. Now see if we break through 125. Let's go. We're breaking through 125. Let's go. Come on. We gonna get through 132? Nope. Hit 130. All right. I don't like that upper shadow. So we're bouncing around this 125 area, this 120, 130 area. Oof, I'm gonna lock another 100 in at 115. And then I've got 100 shares left. I'm gonna see if this can U-shape back around, but if it drops too low, I'm gonna have to get out. But I'm gonna give it a chance with this last 100 shares. But yeah, this is what I was saying, Thomas Chan. You don't wanna hop in out of a halt and try to scalp it up because you'd have been very quick on that scalp. Scalping, you want to be buying into when the momentum is confirmed and then jump out while you're still in the momentum. It's a little support at 115, but it's getting tested. So So right now it's just basically trying to find support at this 115 area. So if we can see 115 hold up as support, then this could possibly keep moving. Let's see, we're going to test 125 again. So, trying to find support at 115 and trying to test resistance at 125. But it's looking... I was going to say, it's looking like it's losing the battle for 115, but it keeps popping back up over it. Let's see, a lot of selling at 122 for some reason. Not sure why people are wanting to sell at 122 instead of 125, but there's a big seller sitting there. And 122 sellers what's holding this down. He's got 50,000 shares for sale at 122. Actually, 54,000. There we go. We got through that guy. Oh, we're through 125. We're starting to blow down through some selling here. Let's see what happens here at 130. Oh, we're blowing right through 130. Let's go. Let's go, UAV. A lucky drone play, you say. A lucky drone play. Yeah, it's a lucky drone play. It's lucky that they're getting to sell drones to e-commerce stores for delivery. So yeah, as long as 115 is holding up, I'm gonna keep holding this last 100 shares, just to see if it keeps going. Cause let's see, what are we up right now? It's up 200. Ooh, I don't like that upper shadow. I may not hold that last 100 shares. It's kind of two big, ugly upper shadows. And the VWAP and the 9's all the way back down at $1, so... Yeah, I don't like that upper shadow. Let's see. We got a minute for this candle to close. I'd like for this candle to close up over 120. So we don't have this big upper wick. How's APDN doing? APDN's down. So we got 20 seconds for this to close over this 120 mark. Looks like we're going to get a good close on this candle. Yeah, good close on the candle. All right. Looking pretty decent here, so we'll see. We'll see if this gets another rip and a halt. Now we're kind of bouncing around between that 125 and 135 area. So we're still kind of moving up with the bouncing around. And we're starting to kind of curl over though. If this candle doesn't start ripping, yeah, I'd like this candle to close over 130 in about 4.5 minutes. If I can close over 130, then I think we might be able to get another rip out of this. But this candle can't come down too much lower. We don't want this below 120. See what else? TBLT's at 128. CHCI 487. BIMI. Doesn't look like anything else is going on right at the second. CYCC. Whoops. CYCC have a reverse stock split or something? Yeah, CYCC had a reverse stock split, so that's not anything. Yeah, we're kind of starting to get that little reverse fishing rod here. This candle needs to close above 120. It needs to stop testing that 120. There we go. Get back up there. We just don't want it to curl down. We want it to keep coming up. So if it starts curling down like this, then that's not a good thing. So we got a minute and 20 seconds for this to close over 120. Did anybody else catch this when I caught it? So 41 seconds. I don't know if this is going to keep going up or come back down. This candle's been back and forth. If this candle can close over 125, that would be extremely good close. 130 even better. Oh, we might start moving again here. We're testing the high a day again. Oh, we made a new high, so we're going to start climbing. Start climbing here. So nice. This is going to be a pretty good strong close on this candle, I think. We're way above 120. We should start getting some more buying volume in here. See this up to 150. So a little bit of a sell off there after hitting that new high a day. Man, still struggling with 130. You can see both the flats of these candles. Well, that one's at, let's see, that one's at 134. Or they're both at 134. So both flats of those two candles at 134. So there's some resistance there. Basically 134, 135. And we still haven't really got a big rip on this yet. I mean, these are all five of these green candles. We've not had like one big candle rip. It's just been kind of four small candles. Our 9 is almost up to that 115 area. Let's see. Let's look around. Yeah, APDN just doing nothing. TBLT looks okay, but no volume at the moment. CHCI is just kind of going meh. Works. Getting a little bounce there. Interesting. BIMI is down under 3, starting to slowly come back up. GRIL selling off, Neuro selling off, PIXY is actually coming back up some. IMPX, take IMPX off. PX is nothing. Next BIO is my little guy. So right now the only things I see with any possible potential right at this moment is TBLT and BIMI. BIMI is coming back up to 3 now. Let's see, UAVS starting to sell off a little bit here. See, where is this? See if this drop candle can close over 120. Yeah, so nice. Even that sell-off candle is going to close over 120, so that's good. I'm fine with a little consolidation through here. That'd be nice. A little U shape. Little U shape, maybe get a bigger rip here later. So let's look back at BIMI. If this candle on BIMI can close over 3. It is a little quiet in here, isn't it, Dom? I think there's just too much going on. I don't know, Don. I think I may be the only one. I don't know if anybody else has got any trades on anything. I know everybody was in different things, but that was my concern this morning. Was there was too many good press releases on too many different stocks that have low floats, and everything was ripping left and right and moving. So I was just trying to be patient and wait for a setup, and I caught this setup on UAVS. So I'm up a little bit. I've just got 100 shares left of my position I'm holding to see if it's going to U-shape back around. It is very early, but, you know, it's one of them things where there was too much going on early. So I'm gonna hold this as long as this 9 EMA holds up. If it starts getting below that, I don't think I want to hold it. I definitely don't, I don't want to hold it down to $1. I prefer this 9 EMA to hold up because this is the first test of the 9 EMA support, so. Yeah, APDN still might have a chance. It could make a big U shape. TBLT starting to come up. Actually, I think this is going to come back down to $1. If the 9 doesn't hold up, this is definitely coming back down to $1. But it's pushing the 9 down closer. Yeah, it's getting a little ugly. Let's see, this candle needs to close over 110. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dom. There was a lot of different plays in the first 30 minutes, moving around and getting some volume. It was a crazy first 30 minutes, and then it just kind of quieted down with UAVS being one of the few ones to move. Yeah, this is what I want to see. I want to see this be the bottom. I want 110 to be the bottom support now. So that if 110 can hold up as support and we get this nice U shape back around, that'll be sweet. That'll be good to go. But that depends if his 9 holds up right now. What's up, Kofi? So yeah, we're kind of bouncing off that 110 now a little bit. That's what we want to see. We want to see a nice little healthy sell off, and then find support, and then come back around and finish off this U shape. Nice. You made 50 bucks on AYTU. What the hell did AYTU do? Oh, did you sell your shares of AYTU this morning? Did you catch it when it was running up here? Yep. Good job, man. You held it. You held it for a while. You hung in there for it to get back up. But hey, you know, you made 50 bucks. So that's good. It's a good little win. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's AYTU had so much potential. When One Life and the manipulation was ridiculous. When One Life and I started buying into AYTU, they hadn't done the deal with Savvy Management yet. We bought in I think like a week or a couple of days before they made that deal with Savvy Management, and then all of a sudden AYTU was just being manipulated so hard, but we were in it. It had so much potential, but that's what that's what happens, man. In the stock market, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed, no matter how much potential a stock has. You know, no matter what the press releases are, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they just don't do what you think they're going to do. It happens all the time. It was like somebody was in the chat and they were saying something. I believe it was a girl. I can't remember who it was. She's a newer trader in the chat, but she said that she was guaranteeing this play was going to make some money because it had great earnings. And I was like, I wouldn't say guarantee, because even though it's got great earnings, it easily could just crash out. And I think that stock ended up just dropping all day after those good earnings. So you can never be sure. That's why I'm never like, oh, I guarantee this is going to do this, or I know this is going to rip. Like, you never hear me say that. I'll say maybe, possibly, could. Absolutely. I actually already have one, Kofi. It's in the day trading playlist. I probably need to redo it because it is one of my first videos I did, so it's kind of crappy. TVIX. Um. Yeah, that exactly. The only thing guaranteed is the Feds will pump the market. That actually leads into my point about Mark saying TVIX. I don't know. I'm honestly too scared to touch TVIX or any inverse plays that move against the market, just because the Feds have been going so crazy with buying up everything. So like if you're I'm not opposed to you trying to day trade TVIX if you think you can make a quick day trade on it, but swinging TVIX right now with what the feds are doing, it's real risky. It is real risky because they can just keep pumping the markets if they feel like it, and that's not what I want to be trading in against the market when they have full control of it. But for a day trade, yeah, I mean, if you throw TVIX on one chart, the SPY on the other, and and also TVIX is not an ETF. In case any of you had heard me before when I was saying it's ETF, I was wrong. TVIX is actually an ETN, but it does move the opposite of the SPY as long as there's nothing weird. It's like herding a cat. who, why a cat? Why did you think a cat? Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Never mind. I get it. That was a good one. That's a good metaphor. It's just I just in my head imagined like a sheep, a shepherd with the robe and the little hook, and he's just got like 20 cats in front of him. He's trying to herd, and they're just shooting out everywhere, chasing after mice and licking themselves and whatever else cats do. Cats are evil. Dakar, I don't know. Dakar is not even on my DCAR is not even on my radar. DCAR is just a random rip. No press release. No press release, no nothing. So I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, slow down there. This sells off too much right here. This could start cracking. See, VWAP's at 105. Is Dakar Cologne? DCR? So, sometimes I try to pronounce the stock ticker symbols with my own word. And so I like Dakar. It does sound like a cologne. Dakar. Dakar for men. When you get in Dakar, make sure you put on Dakar for men. Yeah. Uh-oh. Starting to drop here. I might have to get out of this. My last 100 shares. I don't like that. I don't like that drop there. See, when does this candle close? A minute and a half. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna jump out yet. I'm gonna wait to see where this candle closes at. Got a minute and a half. I mean, my entry's all the way back down at 89 cents, so I got plenty of room. But I don't want to get shook out on my last 100 shares and then this turn around and end up running. It was snowing all day yesterday up here One Life. It was snow everywhere. It was like blizzard snow. It was blowing sideways and you couldn't see. I got popped in the eyeball with a snowflake, like right in my pupil. Like it was like a little glass, or not glass, but ice spike just went right in my pupil. I was blind for like 30 seconds. It was pretty unpleasant. Oh yeah, I don't know. All right, well it's already right here, so I'm gonna give it $1 as my last support line. Got out of APDN. What's APDN doing? Oh yeah, APDN still selling off. Yeah, APDN probably isn't gonna do anything today. At least it doesn't look like it. So UAVS might have to make a really big U shape. Testing that dollar support. It did crack $1 for a second, but it got bought up real quick. It was only on $1 for a very short amount of time. But a dollar should be pretty strong support. I mean, you can see right here, it's like running straight across. I mean, $1 is naturally strong support and resistance anyway. But you can see this candle hit at $1, came back down. This candle hit at $1, broke free. So now $1 should be support. I'm thinking about maybe adding 100 shares here. I kind of waited a little too late. I was thinking about adding shares at $1, adding another 100 shares at $1 for this bounce off of $1. But yeah, I'm a little too late on that. See, CCHI starting to make a U shape. If CCHI can break $5, if it can re-break $5, it could start moving possibly. APDN is just dropping off too hard. TBLT's really not been doing anything. See, PIXY. Man, PIXY has made a huge rebound from $7 all the way back up to where it was up to earlier. Kind of missed that one. That would have been a good one. See, Neuro at... Oh, I'm taking Neuro. I'm taking Neuro off. Neuro's ugly. Okay, XBIO still slowly coming up. See, BIMI, I think it's not going to work out. Nothing now works yet. The car, big old reverse U or big reverse U shape, reverse fishing rod type of deal. GURE, what is that about? Nothing exciting there. TLBT still looks okay. Really, I'm not seeing much out of all the plays that were ripping and moving around. I'm not seeing much with potential right now. Unless UAVS can keep U-shaping around. Oh, there's a big buyer on UAVS at $1.06. 100,000 share buyer came in at $1.06. That's a big buyer. Holding this up. Looks like we're going to try to break back over 110. Yeah, there we go. Nice little pop. Trying to get back. Oh, ooh, a lot of buying there, too. Starting to get some buying back in UAVS. It's a little quiet there, but now we've had this sell off and the dollar's holding up as support. I knew I should have added on that dollar bounce. I could have got a little extra, a little bonus out of this. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to stick to my plan and let this 100 shares ride until I see another opportunity on something else. Hey, that's a good spot. That $1.03 spot, that's a good entry. That's what I was saying. I was thinking about adding right there and I didn't. I should have added, but it is what it is. I mean, you're already up, 12 cents a share, so this is a nice bounce off of $1 so far. Yeah, the car doesn't have a press release. I don't want nothing to do with that. PIXY is trying to test that $11 mark. It's a little bit more than... Yeah, see, this is what I've been talking about. We want it to come down, bounce, and then keep climbing back up to this high. So, like, that was 20 minutes down, so now we want 2 more candles up. CHCI is looking like it could go either way. there anything I'm looking at that, or is there anything I'm not looking at that you guys think might have some potential? Oh, that 100,000 share buyer just moved his bid up to 114. So this is somebody is pushing this up. Whoever that 100,000 share bidder is, he is pushing this stock up. Let's see. Let's see if he gets taken out here. No, he it instantly right above it. Now let's see if he gets taken out. Nope. He's trying to hold it up. He's trying to hold this stock up. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's. Oh, he's starting to get taken out though. This might come back down a little bit. Yeah, he got taken out. Did my Thinkorswim just freeze? A little glitch there. Yeah, Thinkorswim's starting to be a little bit laggy. If you got a bigger account, you might want to just kind of keep an eye on Works. Just because it's been building higher lows all morning. Well, except for that low. I don't know. I'd be careful on it, but it's still holding up like it might have some potential. Hey, 10-cent scalp, that works. Profit is profit, my friend. That was a dip buy scalp. Little quick dip buy at $1 and get out while you're in the profit. Not bad. And if this candle doesn't start coming up, this candle really needs to close over 110, but it doesn't look like it's going to. That may be all it has left. It's just that little bounce, because the next candle really, like if the next candle doesn't start coming back up and get up towards the 120 area, then this is going to probably sell off. Because you can see it, it's like just like a basketball. You throw a basketball straight up in the air, and then when it comes back down, it bounces. If it didn't bounce hard enough off the ground to go boing, if it just goes boop, then it might just go boop, boop, boop. It's like a basketball running out of momentum. Bouncing momentum. Just trying to hold up the VWAP right now, though. It's 3 candles that's been above the VWAP so far. If this one can close above the VWAP, it still might have a chance. We just don't want to see it back down to $1 again. If it goes back down to $1, it's probably done. What's everybody doing right now? Y'all are so quiet in the chat today. We had a little bit of action there for a minute, but everybody besides Josh is like zipper mouthed. Y'all are just like zip, like y'all don't even want to talk about anything. So the SPY got all the way down to 275. It's bounced off 275, so now it's making its way back up. If the SPY ends up closing over this 280 area again today, the SPY could go on another climb. It looks like it's, I don't know, it might have a day or two of bouncing down, but listen, I was trying to read your joke, but I was in that trade, so I couldn't really focus right at that second on reading that joke. Put it in the chat again, because I'm not doing anything right this second. I'm just watching UAVS to see if I'm going to get any more profit out of it or not. So put it in there again and I'll read it. So I was trying to get back over 115. There it goes. Finally, the bid moved up. Like I said, we want to see this candle get up to that 120 area. Oh, the regular doctor. Got it. Ha. Not the witch doctor. Just the regular doctor. That was a dad joke, Josh. Are you a dad? You must be a dad or something. That's definitely a dad joke. So, yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Hey, nothing's wrong with that joke. It's a good joke. But it is a dad joke. I wasn't making fun of you. I'm just saying it was a dad joke. Yeah, you do have to kind of read it out loud. You gotta like say it to get it. Typing is a little harder to get. Now we can continue this little climb up on UAVS. It'll be all good to go. You really want this candle to close over 115. A lot of support at 115. I knew where that joke was going as soon as I started reading it. The people in Dubai don't really like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi. I said it. What did I say? Abu Dhabi. That's that. One life. That's that country accent come out where you don't pronounce U's and stuff. Abu Dhabi. I was down there the other day at Abu Dhabi's. Oh, who in the chat has seen the Tiger King? This is crazy, and you're probably not gonna believe me, but anybody who's seen the Tiger King, just say yo in the chat or something like that, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a story while we're thinking about something funny. And this story is really unbelievable. You guys are really not gonna believe me when I tell you this, but it's pretty crazy, and I just found out yesterday. So if any of you guys have watched Tiger King, Josh, you met the actual Tiger King. You met Joe Exotic. My story's not about Joe, but that would have been. I bet he was a character. Not everyone. Some people can't watch it. Like my mom has tried to watch it, and she couldn't finish it. She said it's too crazy. Okay, so when I was a kid, and this is back in Tennessee, I was raised in Tennessee, in East Tennessee. Uh, my dad used to take me to this place, to this guy's house that was one of his like friend lived next door, but him and his friends' kids and me, we would go. He would take us over to this guy's house who had all these exotic animals, and I remember seeing these crazy bobcats and stuff, and they like be careful. There's bobcats that are not in cages and stuff. Some of the bobcats roam the property freely. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with no bobcat. Bobcats are crazy. So anyway, I apparently it was Doc Antle. Doc Antle owned some property in Kodak. I guess. Let's see, how old am I? Like 25 years ago or something like that, in Kodak, Tennessee. And my dad happened to see Tiger King. Like, he wasn't watching it. My mom was, I guess, trying to watch it, like she was saying. And then he was like, hey, I know that guy. I used to take Ben up there to go play with the horses and stuff he had. So I actually was hanging out with Doc Antle when I was a kid. Yeah, that's the guy with all the wives. Which makes sense, because my dad used to get us into all kinds of trouble when I was a kid. He'd take me to all kinds of crazy places. But yeah, the whole time my wife and I were watching the Tiger King, I was like, Doc Antle doesn't seem like a bad guy. He seems kind of cool. And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, there's something about him that I just feel like he's not a bad guy. And that's what it was that I was subconsciously thinking, oh yeah, I know who Doc Antle is. But I mean, when I watched it, I didn't realize that it was him. He wouldn't stop after the tornado. Doc Antle's not as crazy as Joe Exotic is. So I mean, Joe Exotic is out there. That dude's nuts. I bet he did. Joe Exotic is nuts. That's funny. But yeah, I thought that was a funny story, because I never, like, when I watched the show, it never clicked in my head that, oh, that might be the guy who had the Bobcats when I was a kid. I mean, Tennessee's not that far from South Carolina. We used to go to Myrtle Beach all the time when I was a kid, so that's not. Might start coming down here on UAVS. TBLT starting to come up some. PIXY could not break 11. Works is still slowly climbing. CCHI still hasn't dropped off yet. Daniel B. Daniel B is not originally from America, so he's probably like, you crazy people with your crazy tiger sanctuaries and crazy tiger people. All right, Josh. Have a great day, buddy. Nice dad jokes, man. Dad jokes are welcome here. They're welcome in the chat. But yeah, guys, I think I'll give the stream a few more minutes here. If anybody has any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. And we can go over some things. But I'm not gonna if UAVS is just gonna go sideways for the next couple hours or whatever, I'm not gonna sit here on the stream and do nothing, so I'm not really seeing anything else I want to hop in at the moment. So I'm just gonna try to hold this 100 shares for as long as I can. Like I said, this could just go sideways for an hour or two before it decides it wants to go down or up. So what's Archon doing? Well, it's kind of looking like it might come down and test the dollar again because it really needed to keep coming up. This candle here is not a good candle, at least at the moment. But the VWAP is still holding up, so that's good. But yeah, this might just go sideways for a while. That's what it's starting to look like. Like it just wants to be a sideways guy. Yeah, if there's no questions, comments, or concerns, questions, suggestions, or ideas, then we'll go ahead and we'll call it a day. For now, I might come back and we might do an evening live stream, or not an evening, but a what do you call it? A later in the day live stream, a power hour live stream, because I do have some funds. I still have some funds if something happens to happen that I like. So we may do that power hour one. There you go, One Life. Yeah, this looks like it's going to come back down to $1 probably. So this is what I was talking about, that bounce. You bounce and then it just kind of rolls over this way. It very easily could be done. I get bought up again right at $1. Well, yeah, just got bought all the way back up to the VWAP. Eh. Well, alright, guys. We'll go ahead and call it a day. If this cracks $1, then I will be out of it. So, but yeah, we'll probably do a power hour stream depending on what's going on, but most likely. So, alright, guys, thank you for joining me as always. We might be back power hour. Appreciate everybody, and we will see you next time.